Solve the three-part inequality. Write the answer in interval notation. The three-part inequality is 7 is less than x plus 8 is less than 9. In order to solve the three-part inequality, what we need to do is to isolate and get the x by itself. So in order to accomplish that, we just need to remember that whatever we do to one part, we must do to all three parts. And whenever we multiply or divide by a negative number, we'll need to reverse the direction of the inequality symbols. Well, in this case, we notice that 8 is being added to x. So our first step will be to subtract 8 from each part. So subtract 8 from 7, subtract 8 from x plus 8, and subtract 8 from 9. 7 minus 8 is negative 1. X plus 8 minus 8 is x. And 9 minus 8 is 1. So the solution set to this inequality is the set of x values such that the x values are between negative 1 and 1. Let's go ahead and illustrate this on a number line. Go ahead and graph the solution set to begin with. We have 0, negative 1, and 1. The numbers that are between negative 1 and 1 are the solutions to this inequality. So I'll go ahead and illustrate those in blue. We want to find the numbers between negative 1 and 1. Okay, to indicate that negative 1 and 1 are not included, what we do is we use parentheses. So we put parentheses at negative 1 and parentheses at positive 1. So you want to recall that parentheses do not include and if you have brackets, then that does mean to include. Right, now our exercise specifically says to write the answer in interval notation. Interval notation mimics the notation that we see on the graph. As we look at the graph from left to right, the first number that we encounter on our solution set is negative 1. So for the interval notation, we'll first of all write down the number negative 1 and we'll put parentheses to mimic the notation. We do not want to include negative 1, but we want to include all the numbers right up to negative 1. Then we put a comma, and then our interval goes all the way over to positive 1, so the next number we write down is 1, and we put another parenthesis to indicate that we do not want to include 1, but we do want to include everything up to the number 1. So the interval notation for this inequality is the interval from negative 1 to 1. So this is the interval notation for our answer.